Hey, what is up guys? I'm back with another video, and in this video I'm going to be showing you guys how to play PUBG in Arma 3. It is a mod that came with Arma 3, and this is the single player experience. I do have the multiplayer, but I've been having a lot of trouble with it recently, so I'll show you the stuff to download the multiplayer at the end, but I can't promise it'll actually work properly. But first off, for the single player experience, you're going to need to download this. I'm going to link it in the description. It should be the first link. And after you download this, I also recommend getting this right here. This is really not useful in game, but I would go ahead and download it and then download all of these required items with it, because for me, I was having trouble loading this, and maybe I just didn't wait long enough or something, but I ended up downloading this as well, the community edition, and then I downloaded all the required items for it, and it seemed to work just fine. Next, what you're going to want to do is go to your game, Arma 3, and whenever you load it, it's going to load in all this stuff. It should be on dashboard probably. Here's all my mods I have downloaded. Most of these actually are for the multiplayer experience. 18 of them out of the 23 are for multiplayer, and 2 of them that you download, these 2 that you download right here, the single player experience and then this community edition right here, do not show up in your mods for some reason, so don't be upset if they don't show up. But I'll go into the game and show you where it's at exactly in the scenarios, just in case you don't know. Okay guys, so whenever you load into the game, what you're going to want to do is go up here to where it says single player, go down to scenarios, which should be the 4th thing down, and then you'll see both of these options. This one doesn't load anything. This is the single player experience right here, and you'll click play. And when you get into the single player experience, it'll give you options as soon as you start off. You'll load into the plane like usual, but then it'll give you options to set a timer, set the time of day, the bots level, all that. And whenever you go to jump, for me, I don't know what the controls will be for you, but I think it's the interact button. I click the middle like scroll wheel, and it allows me to jump out of the plane. You can't just click like any button and jump out of the plane. You have to like click a button first before it actually lets you interact with it. Same with whenever you go to deploy your chute. I had a lot of trouble with it to start off with, and I didn't realize that I had to do that. Now whenever you get on the ground and you're running through the buildings, it's not like normal PUBG where you just find weapons and ammo laying all over the ground and attachments. You find these crates that have ammos and all kinds of other stuff in them. And I have some other mods that I was thinking about trying out for the multiplayer, seeing if they work in single player, and I might try that out in the video. But now I'm going to show you guys some of the multiplayer stuff that I have downloaded. Okay, so for the multiplayer experience, what you guys are going to want to do is go to this link in the description. I'll separate the links for you guys. And this is the PlayerUnknown's Battleground. That's what it's going to be called. It's not going to have anything like single player or anything like that. And then after that, it's going to also require additional items, which will be this helper. And then after you get the helper, there are going to be a ton. Probably, I think total counting these 2 and then all of these, there are 18. And I think all of these add up to be 15, because a few of these actually have other required items too. I think like 2 or 3 of them have required items, or like 1 required item on them. But after you do this, you can try and do multiplayer. Multiplayer will show up, and I'll show you guys in my game. I'll close out of my game and show you guys that real quick. Okay guys, so if you download the multiplayer mod, and you load all your mods, you should have 23 mods after you download everything. And you actually have 25, but it's not going to show them all up. And you should see it actually here on the front screen. It should say it, and you should have all this stuff down here. It's showing everything. And I think you might be able to access it through here too. It might be through boot camp. I don't remember. Is it? No. Okay, well I know you can access it from here. These are the servers for the multiplayer. And you can actually still do stuff by yourself on multiplayer, and you have other scenarios that you can do in multiplayer. But if we go here to the single player and we go to scenarios, I'm going to see if any of these mods actually work. So let's check it out and see if any of the multiplayer mods work for the single player experience. It looks a little different throughout the loading screen. It actually downloaded a few files before it loaded in, which it usually doesn't do. And this in the top corner, in that top right corner, looks a little different. It looks like more mods have been added to this version already. So we're just about to see. Okay guys, so we are loading in right now. Whenever you first load in, it's probably going to be super laggy. and it's going to tell you that it's spawning loot boxes and cars and this and that and the other. It's actually a little more laggy than it usually is, to be honest with you. And I've noticed that with the multiplayer, I have a lot of lag, but with the single player, it's usually fine. And whenever you load in, it's going to give you all these options with weather and this and that. I usually just keep it on sunny, put 90 players. Time, I keep it usually on day. And then I put the AI on mixed, and I keep it on 30 minutes. Because if you do it higher than that, it takes it forever for the circle to develop. I usually put GPS on, and I enable danger zones, and sometimes day-night cycle if I'm feeling that, but I'm not feeling it right now. Everybody should load in real quick. See, right here, it'll tell me that something like no entry. I don't know what that's for. It doesn't really hurt the experience, but I haven't had that before. But now that I've loaded the other mods with it, it's saying that. And like, see right now, I can't do anything. Let me go into third person. If I click, you see, if I click the scroll wheel for me, it allows me to eject now. And also, it's a little different than PUBG. You really don't have much that you can do as far as flying around. You kind of just fall straight down, and you can only guide whenever you parachute. But I am pretty curious to see. I probably parachuted a little fast, but I'm kind of curious to see if there are other items and stuff. Okay, so we have landed, and it's actually a good bit different than regular PUBG because I fell off a roof and I lost a little bit of health, and now my guy's limping, and he's probably gonna be limping the whole time. For the most part, it still looks like it's crates. Because for me, I was wondering if they were gonna have weapons laying on the ground. You have these weapons and everything that you can pick up. You can pick up your bag, and you can store stuff in your bag up here. See, whenever you equip a bag, you can put everything in the bag if you wanted to. It doesn't matter. Aiming in third person is a little weird. But ultimately, it's a pretty fun experience. And I don't know. I haven't really read out the map too well, but it actually looks like there are. The map looks about the same, to be honest. So I don't think it really changes much. But if you're just looking for the single player experience, I would just download what I had in the description to start off with for the single player. And yeah, it's to me it's really fun. And for people that don't have that great of internet or just like to play against bots in general, you can do this. You know, it gives you some weapon options. And I think there's some DLC stuff in here. I don't know for certain. And you can also pick between first person and third person in the middle of the game, which is pretty cool. And to me, Arma 3 was just already better than PUBG because it was more realistic. But yeah, I do hope this helped. I'm going to link everything in the description. At least I'm going to link the stuff that I showed you, and then the required items, you can go get them from those links. But I do hope this helped you guys. If it did, don't forget to like and subscribe for more. If you have any questions, comment it, and I will answer them the best I can in the comments. And I'll see you guys next time.